already. Have you ever wondered how your parent diagnosed with a personality disorder has affected your childhood and how it has impacted you as an adult? Are you curious to find out how to deal with your mentally sick parent now as an adult? Hello, I am Jennifer Hill, a licensed professional clinical counselor. Today, I will be talking about how children with parents that are diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder affect them and what to do about it. To outsiders, Dad is a larger-than-life social magnet who attracts people from all walks of life. And Mom is the perfect woman, always looking to please everyone. But behind closed doors, only their children really knows what it's like to endure their cold shoulders for days on end over a minor infraction or bear the brunt of constant, age-inappropriate demands for perfection and strength. That is just a glimpse of what it's like to be parented by a narcissist. According to the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, the DSM-5, narcissists tend to have an inflated sense of self-worth and base their identity on the praise and approval of others. Their intimate relationships are more superficial and focused mostly on how other people reflect on them, with little or no empathy for the other person's experience. They generally believe that they're better than other people. In fact, most narcissists never seek out help. Unfortunately, children of narcissists are rarely in a position to demand that their parents get help. Most children may not even realize that their parents are or were narcissists until they seek out professional help for their own struggles, then realize they are survivors. Here are a few ways for adult children to tell whether or not they have been raised by a narcissist. Number 1, they have been a complete doormat. A narcissistic parent will tramp all over their family to address their own desires without giving much thought to what anyone else needs. Because of this, some adult children of narcissists will actually overcorrect and bend over backwards to make sure no one ever possibly could perceive them this way. Alternatively, they may have grown up all their lives being told that their needs don't matter. What can be done to address this? Learn as much about narcissism as you can in order to be able to identify the dysfunctional messages you grew up with and start working against them. Number 2, there are feelings of competitiveness or resentment toward a sibling. Narcissists have trouble with personal boundaries and view other people as extensions of themselves. In families with several children, one may be chosen to reflect the narcissist's best qualities. They get the most attention and praise and support, but are also under the most pressure to perform. Another child may be the target for the parent's shame and blame, and a scapegoat as seen as a burden that can never do anything right compared to the chosen child. They may also be blamed as the reason that the narcissistic parent is forced to act in an abusive way. What can be done about this? Siblings should reach out to each other about what they have learned. If one was the chosen child, then that person might resent their sibling for the fact that they were under a lot less pressure. If one was the scapegoat, that person might resent their sibling for soaking up all the praise and leaving none for him. Understand that the narcissist pits people against each other on purpose to serve their own needs, and this dynamic is never a child's fault. Number 3, children often feel that they have been in the role of the parent's partner rather than the child. People with this kind of narcissistic parent may feel that they spend their entire childhood running to put one fire out after another, or trying to maintain the peace so that no one is hurt. This burden forces children to be the emotional support for the family rather than the parent. The sense of drama that children feel must be managed leads them to forfeit a lot of their own innate childhood needs. What can be done about this? Take time to acknowledge the young child that's still inside the adult self, still inside you, and ask what his or her needs were and still are. A person's child self needs to be told that he or she is an adult now, that is safe, loved, and has a right to express his or her own feelings. Number 4, children lose their sense of self, their wants, their needs, and their goals. A telling trait of narcissism is grandiosity, even if one doesn't have the achievements to justify it. Narcissistic parents may see themselves as elite, but if they never achieved a certain level of success, they may find meaning in living vicariously through their children. Many children of narcissists will say, "I'm not sure how I ended up in this career because I never really knew what I wanted. My mother or father always told me what they expected me to do." What can be done about this? Consider cutting off all contact with abusive or manipulative parents. Sometimes the safest thing for adult children to do is to limit their exposure to these toxic relationships, especially if the parents don't think that they have anything to apologize for. 3 reasons to ending the relationship would most likely include abuse, denial, and evidence of being a psychopath. No one should ever have to put up with emotional or physical abuse, and if parents can't acknowledge the fact that there's a problem in the first place, there is little chance that anything will change. If the parent is a psychopath, then he or she will show behavior patterns with easily lying and remorseless manipulation. This indicates they completely lack the ability to empathize with others and may even lack a conscience. If you found value in the content of this video or would like to benefit for someone else and share it, please like or comment below and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. For additional resources or to book a counseling appointment, visit my website at jenniferhillcounseling.com. My private practice, Jennifer Hill Counseling, is located in Carlsbad, California, and our doors are always ready to help anyone. Be sure to tune in every other Friday at 2 p.m. for a new video on a mental health topic. If you have questions or would like to discuss a specific topic in detail, want to know more about how you can help someone suffering, or want to know more on how I can help you, please leave your questions in the comments below. Thank you for watching.